Good morning, folks. Today we're going to be doing a non-traditional squirrel hunt. We're going to be doing it the sit and wait style, which is not something I'm used to, but I was bow hunting in this stand, I think last week, and I saw so many squirrels get right through here. So, take advantage of that and see if we can't shoot some squirrels out of here. So I've got a 20 gauge with me today, and I'm basically kind of tucked back in the trees a little bit, as you can see. And yeah, so let's see what happens. All right, so. There's one. There's one right there. There's one. Okay, everybody, so this microphone is kind of crummy. Sorry about that. I can't really change that. I do have a different microphone coming that is, higher quality. So what happened here in this clip, because for my GoPro audio today was messing up and you couldn't hear me very well. I'm going to try and fix that next video that I make. But basically, I was sitting there, and in this clip, as you're watching it, I'm kind of, scrambling, trying to get my gun situation figured out. But, yeah, so what happened was I had gotten out of the stand to go, do some business, and I grabbed the camera and the shotgun just in case. I got down to the stand, I took one step off, I looked up to my left, and there was a squirrel inside the tree. So here I am. I just loaded my shotgun, and I'm here chasing him, trying to find him. So let's see what happens. I believe I got him. Let's go look. I think I got him. I think I stoned him dead now. Alright, so now what's happening in this clip is I am sitting here looking for this squirrel. I shot it. I saw him. You couldn't see it very well in the actual clip of the GoPro clip because it's a wide-angle lens. As I mentioned later in this clip, it's a wide-angle lens. And I'm sitting here looking for this squirrel, and I couldn't find him. I cut the camera off shortly after I shot him. I cut the camera off to just look for him, so that way I wasn't wasting battery, because the GoPro batteries don't last that long. But I just couldn't find him. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but these sort of things happen in hunting. You don't want them to happen, and you try your best to avoid them from happening. You make all reasonable efforts that you can as a hunter to find your game that you've killed or injured. But sometimes it just doesn't work out, and that was the case in this situation. Well, maybe I didn't shoot him. Could have sworn I just killed her. I'll pick up with you guys if I find him. Well, boys, I've been looking for about 15 minutes, and I have not been able to find him. I reviewed the footage and tried to kind of get a look at it, even though it wasn't really that easy, because
it wasn't really easy to look at the footage because this is a Hero 5 and the screen is teeny weeny tiny, and it's like impossible to see anything, especially because I film on wide angle lens, because that's what I have it preset to for like duck hunting videos, so you can see birds flying in and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't really see any. I can't find them, so. Kind of sucks, but
Alright, so in this next clip here, I'm about to start walking down this trail here in a minute. This trail, I've shot a lot of squirrels off of this trail before, and I don't think I talked a lot during this clip. I filmed it this morning, but this trail that I'm walking, it's probably I don't know, maybe 100 yards long. And I was just walking up and down it because there's a lot of old walnut trees in there, and some pecan trees, a few big oaks, and this one big sycamore that's hollow on the inside that squirrels use as a den tree in one general area. So I was kind of, just looking, and the way I hunt is I kind of look down at the trail, make sure I don't step on anything big, and then every 10 or 15 seconds I look up, get a good peek. It was especially good today. There was no wind, and it was sunny, so it made finding squirrels a little bit easier because you just look for the branches shaking a lot, and then you look at those branches and see if you see a big bushy tail, and if you do, then you just you get up close and shoot it. So that's kind of the situation. That's what's happening on this trail, and it doesn't go quite as expected, as you'll see later in this clip.
squirrel. There's two.
Alright, so here in a minute, you guys are going to hear a sound from an animal, and I don't want you to tell me, is it the squirrel or is it the other animal that you're about to see in this clip?
Raccoon. So I'm gonna tell you guys what just happened. Alright guys, so here's what just happened. Missouri introduced a new raccoon hunting season, I think last year, the year before, of August 1st through October 15th, and then it closes for a little bit, and then it opens back up in November. I just shot this freaking raccoon out of a tree. So what happened was, I just saw two squirrels running up this tree. I was trying to chase them. All of a sudden, these squirrels started going berserk, like scattered. And I look over, and I see the fork of the tree, this big old heavy bastard sitting in the fork of this tree. So I just freaking popped him. This is not your typical squirrel hunt, and this is actually the first raccoon that I've ever shot before. I'll poke him, make sure he's dead. Yeah. So I've actually never shot a raccoon before, so that's actually pretty cool. Squirrel. There's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. 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 Missed him. think. Yeah, so missed him. Alright, so we're getting into a little bit of action now. You just saw a squirrel. As I was sitting here talking about this raccoon, we saw a squirrel. I shot at it. I think I missed it. But it is what it is. Look at that heavy thing, man. That's a big thing. Yeah. I think he's dead. Yep. So, this is not your typical squirrel hunt, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to leave this guy over here, because there ain't no way in hell I'm carrying that big bastard while I'm hunting. So, now we're going to load back up here and keep the fun going, I guess. I've seen a lot of squirrels this morning already, so yeah, we should be in for a good one.
Alright, so here I'm actually going to cut the audio completely, and I'm going to trim up the footage a lot because it's just basically a lot of walking and looking, and it's pretty boring. Not everybody wants to see that. So, yeah, we're going to cut to a little later in this clip whenever I see something else. So, let's go to that right now. Alright, so here's the situation, folks. I'm sitting here editing this, writing narrations and stuff, while I'm sitting here with pollen allergies, as you can hear. I don't know what happened, but I literally, like, as soon as that clip ended, I was editing it and chopping it up, trying to get to the juicy part, so that way you guys can see something with action and something that's interesting, that keeps you guys entertained. As I was trying to do that, I'm looking, I shot this raccoon out of the tree probably 6 yards in front of me, like, basically pretty much point blank. And I pulled off my camera to make sure it was still recording, and the red light was flashing. However, the battery on the camera had died, and for some reason it was like still recording, but the battery light was flashing and like it wasn't actually recording. I didn't know that my GoPro did that. I've never seen that before, and that makes absolutely no sense why it would do that. It's supposed to beep at me when the battery's about to die, but it didn't for some reason, or I didn't hear it. So that's kind of the situation, but unfortunately we didn't get the second kill shot on camera, but unfortunately that's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. So sorry about that, but you know, there's just a little camera malfunction, if you will. Alright, so in this clip, I actually moved into what we call the pecan grove. It is basically like a quarter of a mile walk from where I was, but it's basically just a huge forest, and they cut down everything. Not us, but somebody before us cut down everything except for pecan trees. And I've shot a lot of squirrels out of there before, and we actually brush hogged a bunch of trails throughout there to so that way we could walk in there and squirrel hunt. So I'm just kind of in this clip walking around squirrel hunting. So yeah.
Smart move. I didn't know it was this wet right here. I guess there is a pond right there, and the dam is right here. So, well, guys, that is going to do it for today's hunt. I didn't see any other squirrels. I've been walking through here, and I've kind of cut up the GoPro footage a little bit here and there, but I haven't seen any more squirrels, or really anything for that matter like that. So we are going to pack it up. Well, boys, we did not shoot any more squirrels. Didn't see any squirrels. We saw those 2 raccoons, and then we shot at I think 3 squirrels. I think I'm having some trouble with squirrels. I think my problem is I'm shooting too early. If I had to guess, that's probably my problem. Or I'm shooting too fast, or something along those lines, not taking my time. So I'm going to try to improve upon that for next hunt. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.